All right, what's good, my peoples? It's your boy Flex Washington, and I'm going to be going over BeltlineMania up in the great city of Atlanta, Georgia. So, BeltlineMania is Deep South Wrestling's version of their own WrestleMania. It is a 2-day show instead of a night. It is a day show, and the card is looking pretty stacked. So, I'm going to go over the card. And I'll even go over my predictions for who I think is going to win at Beltline Mania. And follow along with me. Do you want to take your predictions as well and compare predictions on the 4TL Wrestling Instagram page? Please do so. So at New Realm Brewing Company tomorrow, which is April 25th, Saturday, we got a stacked show. And that show is going to consist of Cosmo Martinez versus Lamar Diggs. Now, Lamar Diggs was having some beef with our boy, 4TL family, Big Strong Mims. And I just can't go against luchadors. Cosmo Martinez is going up against Lamar Miggs, who's a big boy, but I got to go with the luchador. I got to go with Cosmo Martinez to get the win over Lamar Diggs. But shout out to both wrestlers. Next up, we got August Artois versus Cuatro, I think it's Cabezas. Cuatro Cabezas. So once again, we got a luchador versus person, August Artois, who I have not heard of, but I have heard good things because actually he is 2 days on this card. So I'm going to talk about him also on the next day. I I'm going to go with the luchador again. I'm going to go with Cuatro Cabezas. I think that he's going to squeak out the win. So the luchadors are going to, in my opinion, start off the show very well. Next up, we got a triple threat match versus Tyson Maddox and Deion Summers and Dre the GOAT. This is a toss up, honestly, really. I am going to go with Tyson Maddox simply because I like his cowboy hat. And I think that is a good look. And I'm not going to get into if I'm going to, you know what? I ain't even going to say it. Because, you know, this hat situation has been going on, and I don't want to really dive deeper into that. But Tyson Maddox, but all three men are going to do well. And I think that Tyson Maddox is going to get the dub. Now we're going up to the card. So now we're getting into some title matches or some, title matches ramifications of sorts. So we got Rose Gold versus a mystery partner, who I think is going to be her main squeeze coming in and helping her out. But we'll see. We don't know. Versus Gemma Jules and Nathaniel, Vanderbilt. Now, this has DSW Women's Championship implications only because who's the real champion? Is it Rose Gold? Is it Gemma Jules? Gemma Jules is upset because she should be champion, and Rose Gold is like, I'm the champion because I pinned you, and there's discrepancies and blah, 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 blah. I am going to say that I think Rose Gold and her mystery partner are going to get the win over Gemma Jules and Nathaniel Vanderbilt only because we don't know exactly who her mystery partner is. It could be anybody. So with the art of surprise would come the art of winning. And I think Rose Gold and her mystery partner, whoever he is going to get the dub. Now, we got Aaron Dallas, who I seen at the last event, fight our boy. Once he comes on the podcast, he'll be officially famous. So right now, he's our 4TL partner, Hakeem Young. He got the dub over him. He is fighting Ryan Rembrandt. Now, I've been seeing the clips of Ryan Rembrandt at the New Realm And he is the new realm champion. I'm going to say that Ryan Rembrandt is going to retain because the robe and the sheer I'm better than you attitude that he has. I think Aaron Dallas is going to give a punch. He's going to definitely have a puncher's chance, a wrestler's chance to say it. But like I say on the podcast, sometimes champions, they get it out the mud and they win no matter what. Naja did it. I think Ryan Rembrandt's going to be the same. And last but not least, for day one of BeltlineMania, we got Big Austin Towers versus Charlie Bravo. Now, the Star had said some things on the pod, which we ain't going to talk about, but unfortunately, Austin Towers got a whiff of that. And he was like, what are we talking about? You calling me out, Star? So we'll hopefully, if Austin Towers sees the Star tomorrow, we'll see that he's not distracted. But even if he is or isn't, I think that Charlie Bravo is going to win. Charlie Bravo is a really great wrestler. And it's my first time actually seeing him. But I've seen him on, ROH scene and indie scene in Georgia. And I just think that he's just going to get the dub. So those are my predictions for day one of BeltlineMania. And day two of BeltlineMania, we got Troy Carter versus DPR and the IT Paradox. I've only seen Troy Carter, so I am going to go with Troy Carter to get the dub over DPR and the IT Paradox. This is a triple threat. I'm going to go with Troy Carter. Now, the next match, and I'm sorry, August Artois, you are going to be doing double duty 2 days. Shout out to you. I want to give you your flowers right now. Shout out, 4TL salute to you. However, you're going against Big Strong Mims, and I can't go against family. Very simple. He's big, he's strong, and he's gave us our first interview. A lot of noteworthy things in that interview. So family's got to stay with family. So Big Strong Mims gets the dub. Now, like I was saying before, Gemma Jules versus Rose Gold for the vacated women's championship. Now, because Rose Gold is going to win with her mystery partner, I think that Gemma Jules cannot lose 2 times in a row. I think Gemma Jules, the first and quite frankly, only DSW Women's Champion that Deep South Wrestling has had, finds a way to get that vacated Women's Championship back. And Rose Gold, I've seen your stuff in the Indies. I've seen your stuff around Georgia. You are every bit of the woman that can take the title from Gemma Jules. But I just think that Gemma Jules is on another level, and I don't think that she's going to lose her championship yet. I think Rose Gold losing might put a fire in her, and we will see Rose Gold be a Deep South Wrestling Women's Champion in the near future. But for BeltlineMania, I got to go with Gemma Jules. Now, we got a Beltline street fight between Jacob Johnson and Chad Skywalker. Now, we had, I'm not going to call him a buddy, but we had a guest on the 4TL Wrestling episode 25. Tony Mosberg, we're not going to put too much more energy into that, but he did say that his boy is Jacob Johnson, and I can see birds of a feather. Let me not say that. Big dudes of a feather fight together because these are some big gentlemen. It's a street fight. Chad Skywalker is literally in his name. He is a Skywalker. He is every bit of the aerial assaulter that you want in a wrestler. And shout out to Chad Walker for TL Salute, because you've been showing us love as well. And we would love to get you on the pod to officially become 4TL family. But you aren't there yet. And Jacob Johnson is a big human being and it's a street fight. So he has the ability to do whatever he wants. And he's angry because he's always angry. He's a bald man with a beard. Of course he's angry. So I think Jacob Johnson wins the Beltline street fight. And last but not least, we got a no DQ championship match between Alex Kane and I ain't gonna say the whole name. Shout out to Narcissism. The Hoochie partner. We're gonna call him the Hoochie partner because the whole name we ain't gonna say that on the pod. The Hoochie partner Narcissism, who is the Deep South Wrestling heavyweight champion. Bumaye, Alex Kane. I don't know. I really don't know who to pick. Oh, nausea. It's a no DQ too. Monday Night Garage. If you've never been to Monday Night Garage, I seen Naja go against our 4TL Mono, Mark Davison. And Naja literally, Mark David is the reflection of perfection, but the Naja is everything that he says he is. He's got the flash, he's got the pizzazz, he's got the technical ability, he's got the aerial assault. He has the ability to grind you into a million pieces and throw different moves at you that you've never seen before. There's been 3 moves that we've seen from Narcissism in that match against Mark Davison where I was like, yo, I've never seen a wrestler do that before. But Bumaye Alex Kane is something different. I don't know. I really can't pick. I'm going to. Naja retains. Naja retains because, like I said, champions find a way. And I think this is going to be a 5-star. First of all, you know what? It ain't even going to be 5-star. Speaking of stars, 5-star. Nah. Give me 1 second. Because you know what? I just got to change one little thing real quick. So as you can see, boom, down there. This is going to be a 7-star Flex Meltzer type of match in the Monday Night Garage. Because these 2 gentlemen are going to put on a show. And I cannot wait to witness that. I can't wait to see that. I can't wait to inspect that afterwards. It is going to be a hell of a weekend for Deep South Wrestling. And I'm excited. And even though the star cannot make it today to the Deep South Sling, he's excited. He's excited to break down film because that's what we do. We do it for the love. And we once again want to say thank you to Deep South Wrestling for allowing us to feel like family. And we hope to continue this in the near future for forever, for TL ever and beyond. And you never know. You might see the star flex, maybe put on some type. Nah. Maybe lace up some. Nah, that can't. That ain't that. We not that. You might just see us, and if you see us, throw your foes up. Get the 4TL salute, because 4T aliens. This has been Deep South Slang with your boy Flex Melter, and I'm out this.